Hello, my spiritual teachers. If you call yourself a spiritual teacher, then you are on a divine path. So we're gonna call on the divine source energy, the core, the beginning of it all, the highest vibrational energy, spirit, whatever that we have in this universe to intervene and to give us advice on our path as spiritual teachers. All right, with this new beginning, this new year, in the year 7 2023, yeah, it's a whole vibration for us, and there is probably a message from the spirit that be, the higher source, for you on your job as a spiritual teacher. It's a divine path. So let's go ahead and see what your situation is now, and the elements and the advice that divine has for you, and where you're headed, and the overall outcome in the end. Okay, thank you so much for being here, my fellow teachers. Thank you. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and lay it down. Okay, I like what's underneath the deck. I like what is going on with you. I feel like those of you who are here, not all of you are in the public eye doing what you need to be doing, which is teaching. You may be doing it interpersonally with, people at your job, your family, friends that are around you, but on a large scale, some of you are not there yet, because of the Buddha prepares is telling me that some of you are still getting seasoned. All right, some of you are still getting seasoned at this time of the whole process of you becoming the greatest teacher, right? For the greatest purpose that you have, specifically to be of help. That's what I see right off, because my mind goes straight to you. This is your energy. The Buddha prepares is all about you preparing to be there. You could be already out there, but there is still a learning phase that you're going through, information that you're gathering. Look at other people behind you that is waiting for your guidance and all that. So whether you're at the beginning, middle, or at a master level where you are really out there helping people, the point is that this is a very good energy that I see. This is your reading, you're right on target here. The foundation that you've built so far is really inspiring, if you ask me. There is some issues here though, that we need to talk about, all right, on your spiritual path that divine wants you to know. I also want you to pay attention to the bottom of the deck, right? Let me make sure you can see that. All right, so looking at the bottom of the deck, you have the wishes fulfilled. I feel like your path that you're on is one of a sacred path that you should not be worrying about how you're going to survive, feed, and always have what you need, want, and desires. Everything you've been wishing for, if it's truly not obnoxious, I always have to put that in sometimes. If it's truly what you deserve, I feel like divine will make it appropriate to you. All right, so that is like a relief that you need to have in your breath, so you don't go ahead thinking that your path is like everybody else's path. As a spiritual teacher, it's like you're working for divine. Some people will say you're working for God. Some people say you're working for ancestors. Whatever spirit is to you, the highest, most highest is to you, source energy is to you, that's who you work for. And so that means that you don't need to worry about how you get paid. That's it. Just know that you will get paid, and everything you need will come to you. Whatever you've asked for, at least, like I said, if divine deems it fit, you have it. Either way, divine is saying straight up, you have it. So that's underneath the deck. So let's get that out of the way. But the thing that I'm seeing here, right? What I'm seeing here is we have a few issues, okay, that I want to talk about the issues. All right, these two next to you is telling me a split in your energy. I feel like you get caught up between your material life and your spiritual life. Certain lifetimes you come here and all you do is make your money, live your life, enjoy life, be very humanistic. Is that a word? I don't know. Live in your physical essence. And you don't care too much about your spiritual life. And then some other lifetimes you come where you do both. I say you do both. You do the opposite. You get all spiritual, probably even become a nun, whatever, and then don't care about money or anything material. And then in each lifetimes you always get messed up where you're worried about, you get pulled in the opposite direction. So I feel like you, in this life, you're learning to center this. You are learning the challenges for you to let go of this split confusion that you always deal with, because if you can see, it is on your left, it is behind you. You need to let go of this energy where you're constantly confused. Am I going to be spiritual or am I going to be like everybody else? Stop it. Reconcile the energy. Maybe you should do a job that allows you to actually get paid for doing spiritual work. Or maybe you should organize your life where you're not too focused on either and bring it into balance. In other words, if you meditate in a day and you also watch your movies and go to work, I think you are in alignment. As a spiritual teacher, you got to stick with your spiritual practices and also live your life on the physical level to survive and make it work. Reconcile it. Don't be on the extremes. If you bother on the extremes, you are causing chaos within yourself. Divine says cut it out. Time to bring an end to the confusion, the split in lifestyle and choices that you make between your physical life and your spiritual life. To me, it's like you cutting your body into two. The astral level is cut, stay high. The bottom, which is the physical level, stay down there. Can you function when you're split in two? No. You're not a whole human being. What makes you whole, powerful, and great is the fact that you are stuck together. The top astral spiritual higher level is attached to the bottom, which means that you're whole when you are complete. You are not complete. You will never feel complete when you focus on just the top aspects, which is your astral stuff, your spiritual stuff, and neglect what? Your physical life. And you're never going to be complete if you just care about your money, desires, and aspirations in life and forget about divine spirit, angels, whatever. You are not. So stop playing the game. That's what it's saying. And prepare yourself. But also, when I look into the future and what is going on, there's a lot of elements to your path that is not clear yet. Understand that it's not clear. Don't let it stress you out. Things will happen in divine timing. Period. At the end of the day, the overall energy is that you are on track. Whatever you're about to start or whatever it is that you're doing, it is in alignment with what you came here to do. So that's some good news right there. You have clarity. You are not, confused anymore. That's the bottom. That's where you are headed. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find yourself whole so you can be on track without being split anymore. And the elements and things and people and places and whatever needs to be in place for you, this could be in the form of a spiritual teacher you need to meet, another teacher you need to meet, maybe you need to get some things out of the way, or people need to be in your life and they still haven't showed up. This is like destiny helpers and things on your destiny path that are not happening the way it's supposed to, because of misalignment of time or somebody not doing what they're supposed to do for things to flow for you. But don't let that, discourage you. Just continue to stay on your path and know that everything will fall in place for you. So those are the two big challenges that I see. Besides that, I also see some major challenges that I'm looking at. Issues with the ego and the Four of Scrolls here is like another big stuff right here. And truly, it's like you are a great master. Whatever it is that you do, you're a master at it. You could be an artist. You could be the spiritual teacher that you are. You've mastered it. Yes, there's some aspect that you're learning and preparing, but in some areas you are a master. That's what you're working towards. Your focus is on your work. That's also what that card means. You're focused on what you came here to do. You're taking the actions that and you are inspired to do it. You're mastering your skills. All right, this is perfect. Some of you have teachers. Some of you are learning from other people. Some of you are working with other people to what? Solidify, right? To solidify. I feel like if you have some issues connected to your ego, you need to work on it. All right, that's the views of the ego here. But this could also be about being around somebody that is very egocentric and you needing to not be around them, because this person, if it's someone external to you, is causing you to be stuck in a karmic trench where you're not moving forward. Their vibration is not good for you. You're not moving forward, especially in the areas of other people seeing your work, you putting yourself out there the way you want to. Something is stuck. You're redoing something and you're not moving past it. Maybe you're not seeing any growth, because look at this card very well. Look at all this area that can be tilted, that are ready to be planted, but you're stuck in this trench. You're just stuck. You know, and if this is not external to you, then you have to deal with some ego stuff within yourself so that you can remove yourself from the trench that you're in, because that is what is causing you to be stuck. Dealing with stuff that is connected to the ego, that's what's causing this. I feel like you need to apply some emotional intelligence. You need to read more. You need to sit there and be very logical about your situation, because this is what you've also built already. So it's not like you're starting from the beginning. You are a master and you've already done some work. But why are you stuck? Look at all of that behind you that you need to do. You're still a master though, but you have to apply your logic. You have to use your intelligence. You have to not be in your intuitive mind all the time and your emotional mind all the time. Applying your spiritual energy, your intuition a little bit to your logical mind as well. Seeing beyond the situation is going to help you, you know. But at the end of the day, my spiritual teachers, Spirit is telling you what is holding you back. Ego. Something to do with ego, or somebody around you that's not helping you move forward. And it's making you stuck and you're not growing. You are being called to apply what? Some logic. Some intuition. Get beyond your emotions. Think bigger. Think further. Think like the Buddha. Because you are the Buddha that everybody's waiting for. Alright? And that's pretty much it. Because at the end of the day, this is the overall outcome. The outcome is that you are on track to what you need to be into and what you're setting forth to be that teacher, the greatest teacher that you are. So that's the message from Divine to you. You understand your issues. You understand what is going on and what is coming that is not coming yet, or that is still in the workings, that you need to be patient with people, things, elements, whatever. That is all coming for you. That is in your part of your destiny. Don't rush it. All right, it's all working out for you, and your wishes are going to get fulfilled. Just deal with these issues. I feel good about this. I think that is behind you though, or you're working through it. The fact that you get confused, all right, and don't know how to reconcile your energies. But anyway, that's all that I have for you, my spiritual teachers. This is the message from Divine to you. Thank you for coming through. I hope you learned something, you understand something, and you're moving on and forward, you know, with confidence, understanding, and purpose, like you always have been. So thank you for being here. Love you guys, my fellow teachers. I'll see you later. Thank you and bye.